There is something about that matte black finish that just never goes out of style. When you pick up these headphones, they have that familiar, solid weight that feels like they can actually survive being tossed into a backpack day after day. Now here is the thing about going the renewed route. You are getting a classic piece of tech that has been around the block, but you are also saving a decent chunk of change. Just keep in mind that when you open that box, you are getting the headphones and the carrying case, but that is pretty much it. There is no micro USB cable or the remote talk cable included, so you will need to dig through your junk drawer or pick up a spare if you want to go wired. Honestly, that is a small price to pay for the discount, but it is definitely something to keep in mind before you start planning your first listening session. Once you get them on, the over-ear fit is surprisingly comfortable for long stretches. They do not clamp down too hard, which is a relief if you wear glasses or just have a sensitive head. The sound profile is exactly what you would expect from this brand: plenty of punch in the low end, and a signature warmth that makes modern tracks sound pretty lively. It is not necessarily for the audiophile looking for clinical precision, but for someone who wants to get lost in a playlist while commuting or working, it hits the mark. The noise cancellation is still quite capable of drowning out the hum of a coffee shop or the drone of an engine, even if it is not quite as aggressive as some of the newer, pricier models on the market today. One little quirk to watch out for is the charging port. Since it uses micro USB, it feels a bit like a relic compared to the USB-C world we live in now, and it is a reminder that this design has been around for a while. You might find yourself fumbling for that older cable, which can be a minor annoyance if you have moved on to newer gear. Still, the battery life holds up well enough to get through a busy week without constant panic about finding an outlet. It is a reliable workhorse that does exactly what it says on the tin. If you are looking for that iconic look and a solid, reliable sound without paying the premium for the latest flagship, this is a pretty smart way to go. It is not perfect, and the lack of included cables is a bit of a bummer, but for the price, it is hard to argue with the value.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.